Today is Wednesday, July 15th here in Seoul. Hey everyone, it's Debbie from Korea Now with the headlines for today. Samsung Display has received nearly $1 billion in penalty from Apple as it couldn't meet the minimum purchase requirements for its components due to weak iPhone sales in the past few years. According to a new report from display research firm DSCC, Apple recently paid around $950 million to Samsung in the second quarter of this year for buying fewer smartphone panels than required. Now, despite being competitors in the smartphone market, Apple actually buys certain iPhone parts from Samsung, including the displays. The report went on to say the latest payment followed a similar pattern from a year ago when Apple had to pay around $900 million in penalty to Samsung for the same reason. And as it turns out, this compensation paid by Apple ended up contributing to Samsung's surprise earnings in the second quarter of this year when it posted an operating profit of $6.7 billion amid the COVID-19 pandemic. The United States has expressed its condolences over the recent death of South Korea's first four-star general, Baek Sun-yup. Baek was a famous Korean War hero who was credited with leading key battles during the war. He died last Friday at the age of 100. In a statement on Tuesday, the U.S. State Department said Baek's service to his country in the Korean War was emblematic of the fight for the values of freedom and democracy. The department also honored Baek's service as a diplomat as he served as Seoul's ambassador to China and other nations after retiring from the military. The White House National Security Council also offered its condolences to Baek on Twitter. It's extremely rare for the United States to express its condolences to a foreign general. Meanwhile, Baek's body was laid to rest at the Daejeon National Cemetery on Wednesday. Before the burial, there were some controversies over burying Baek's body at the Seoul National Cemetery, which was strongly protested by local civic groups due to his past service in a pro-Japan special force in the 1940s. EXO-SC, a sub-unit of K-pop boy band EXO featuring Sehun and Chanyeol, has taken over iTunes albums charts around the world with their new album, 1 billion views. According to SM Entertainment, the album topped the iTunes albums charts in more than 50 countries and regions around the world right after its release on Monday. This comes as members of EXO have been proving their worth through individual activities during the group's hiatus due to military service requirements of its members Suho, Xiumin, and Dio. Amid the hiatus as a group, Baekhyun also had a huge success with his new solo album Delight, which sold over 1 million copies since its release in May. And those are your top stories for today. For full-length articles, you can check out our official website, linked down below. As always, make sure to subscribe to Korea Now for more daily updates.